It definitely wasn't the perfect game for the Bills against the Saints, but they did end up getting the win to now get to 4-0, and that, at the end of the day, is all that matters for the Buffalo Bills. Yeah, for the Bills, this was a real interesting game. I feel like it was weird because Josh, he's been so good not turning the ball over recently that this game he had one pick that I think was just a great play by the safety, the rookie safety Sanger. But the second one that wasn't picked off was wild. Hit the Warner, not Fred Warner, but Pete Werner for the Saints in the chest, and he didn't catch it. That would have been a huge play. He really looked just not great early in the game, but then James Cook. I mean James Cook was just great today, and he has been great all season. 3 straight games with 100 rushing yards for him ever since he got that contract. But he's been good before the contract. He really did change their offense. Last year he was making a lot of very good plays, and just his ability to cut it up in small spaces, get those nice runs, definitely huge for their offense. And Josh Allen, he was, kind of bad early. It's hard to call him bad because they were scoring points, but definitely just that those turnovers, a little risky with the ball, and that's why this was a game. But in the middle, Josh just did what he had to do. Ran it down the middle on 3rd and 5 for like 30 yards on the game clinching drive, and once he made that play, next play, touchdown to Dawson Knox. I mean that's when the offense kind of cooked. Up 9 now, 6 minutes to play, and that's just a situation. The Saints are just very bad, and they don't have the weapons. They don't have maybe Rattler. I don't know what it is. Their offense just is inept at throwing the ball down the field. Now, one thing that I will say, Bills fans can get mad at me, but that running defense is really bad. The 3-headed monster of Kamara, Colton Miller, and Spencer Rattler had 180 rushing yards. I mean, especially when you know that the team can't throw the ball, for that to kind of happen, I think that's tough. I mean, we've seen Derrick Henry hasn't done anywhere near what he did in week 1 with those 200 rushing yards on the Bills. Lamar went off as well. And the Saints, this is easily their highest total of the year, with 181. So I'm just saying it's a concern. The defense made timely plays. Cole Bishop made a big pick in the red zone, but the only path for the Saints to win this game was for it to be around that score, but a little lower scoring, and for them to run the ball and play defense. And it's just going to be hard to stop Josh Allen, and that's where they find themselves right now, especially early in the year. It's hard to judge the Bills for what their expectations are to a team like the Saints. However, other teams lost this week. The Chargers actually 3-0. They lost to the Giants. Slightly different circumstance, obviously. Giants starting a different quarterback. The Saints are still going Rattler. They're not going Tyler Stroud. I wonder if they will. But yeah, for the Bills, hey, look, Josh Allen, he made a couple plays, huge plays. James Cook was great. I still have my small concerns about that running defense, but just they won the game. They made the defensive stops. Keon Coleman made a play out there. Shakur, he had a nice screen that he took to the house, and he looks like he's kind of getting back in touch with the offense like he was toward the end of last year. They say there's concerns right now in Buffalo. They haven't been able to throw bombs. Is what it is. They put up 31 points. So I'm interested. I'm interested to see, obviously, them against some better teams. Next up, we get a team that might be better. They're getting a little Panthers boost in the Patriots. Then they get the Falcons and then the Panthers. So better, but definitely not up to the Buffalo Bills standard. Now I'm just interested. Yeah, they play the Chiefs. I mean, this schedule is just really bad. I can't lie. This team you might look up in the Bills might be 15-2. It's looking like 14-3. I mean, because you just got so many Dolphins, Jets in there. So even when they have a tough game, like when they play the Chiefs in 4 weeks, it's just broken up by so many other easier games that they could lose that game. I just don't see them losing a lot of these games to these bad teams. So, because they are a very good team. They're a Super Bowl contender for sure. So we're going to see, obviously, what happens with the Bills. Not a great barometer litmus test. The Saints at home. So the Saints coming to Buffalo. Just wasn't. They fought, though. They're always going to give you a little. Not always. Most of the time, they're going to give you a little fight, and that's what the Bills had. I do think that run defense is a thing, but that's a story for another day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do weekly videos for each team. So we have playlists directed to your team and the week in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and most importantly, comment in that section. I'd love to talk to you guys about what you think about the videos, what could be improved, what I did right. Thank you again. Lumia Sports. Peace.